Hello, welcome to Lasse Food and Barbecue. Well, today I'm making some cheese-filled burgers, and while showing you how to do that, I'm gonna answer to the MrMegaFredZeppelin music tag. I was tagged by Christy over at Christys Cooking Channel and Mr. Green Bastard from Cooking Green Bastard Style. So these are my answers, or actually the questions are 7 to start with, and then 2 add-ons by Cooking Green Bastard Style, and I'm gonna answer all 9. Anyway, I'm gonna try to limit my answers to a few per questions because there are quite a few questions, and I'm having a real problem doing this because I'm really bad at names and stuff. So I'd had to do a little bit of research. Anyway, I knew what I wanted to tell you. Anyway, first question. Overall, what is your favorite kind of music? Well, I listened to early 80s Swedish garage punk rock mixed with Kate Bush and the Lepard, Dixie Chicks, stuff like that. Anything goes. So everything I would guess except maybe trad jazz. I don't like trad jazz. Okay, 2. Who are some of my favorite guitarists? Okay, so I'm gonna give 3 answers here. The first one, Eddie Van Halen from Van Halen, Ace Frehley from Kiss, and Brian May from Queen. 3. Who are some of my favorite bass players or bassists? Well, Gene Simmons from Kiss, of course. I grew up with him. Roger Waters from Pink Floyd, and Jimi Hendrix. It's actually, I wrote that on the wrong one. Anyway, that's of course a guitarist. Anyway, you have 2 answers. 4. Who are some of my favorite drummers? Well, I would say Phil Collins during the Genesis period is one of my favorites. Peter Criss from Kiss and Keith Moon from The Who. Who are some of my favorite vocalists? Well, that was a really hard one, but I picked 3 quite different ones. Anyway, Freddie Mercury from Queen, Joe Strummer from The Clash, and Alison Moyet. What are some of my favorite bands, artists? I could make a list so long, so I'm limiting to 3. Queen, one of my favorite bands all time. Green Day, and then David Gray. Okay, 7th, one thing about me and music that people don't know. Well, when I started a new school as a senior in high school, I found one of my best friends by starting singing Bohemian Rhapsody duet style with a complete stranger, him. I know literally no one in the US. I had arrived there just 2 days earlier. I was dropped off at school, went in, and I heard this guy singing this, and I thought he looked be about my age, so I started singing. I didn't even say hi first. We were inseparable from that day until graduation. Quite nice. Okay, question number 8, Green Bastard ad. Favorite keyboard players? Well, I actually have to put down Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart as the first one. I like classical music. Anyway, Elton John and Jerry Lee Lewis. And the 9th one, this was also a hard one because I really don't keep track of what's live and what's studio albums. But 10 favorite studio albums. Okay, so these are without any order really. Devo, Are We Not Men? Queen, The Game. Sweet, Off the Record. Meatloaf, Bad Out of Hell. Sex Pistols, Nevermind the Bollocks. The Jam, Setting Suns. Roxette, Joyride, only Swedish band. Yazoo, You and Me Both, Dead Kennedys, Plastic Surgery Disaster, and the Beatles, A Hard Day's Night. And then another hard part of this is tagging someone. Well, I guess I could tag a couple of people, but I really don't know anyone who's not already tagged that want to do this. But if you want to do this, feel free to feel tagged. You're hereby tagged by me. Anyway, thank you for listening to this, and I hope this is about as long as it took to make the burger. And that's how long it took to say that. Anyway, cheese-filled burgers, that's how I make them. Really nice. Sorry about that. Don't talk with, you know. The cheese, it's got smoky flavor. I really like it. It's perfect in there. The sriracha mayo is really good. And that barbecue sauce is really nice as well. The wood licorice or forest licorice. The blue cheese on top adds some extra flavor. If it wasn't so bad for me, I would eat it every day. Thank you for watching. Bye.